Hi. So I'm going to talk about flirting today, flirting at this age, and because yesterday I walked into a tailor to get some clothes altered, and I realized later on that I had been flirting, and so had he actually. So this is my YouTube channel, Ruth. I'm a writer and a humorist, and what I talk about on this show is about getting older. The fun of it, the fantasticness of it, the do's and don'ts, all kinds of things. So, sort of where my mind meanders to, unfortunately, but that's the way it goes. So if you like what you see here and you like what you hear here, please subscribe. So yeah, I'm here in Oslo. And last week or a week and a half ago, because it's been very difficult, I shared about how I had lost my luggage. I hadn't lost my luggage. One of 3 airlines had lost my luggage. To make a long, painful story short, as of yesterday, I finally had both bags. I got one bag, and then after 8 days, and then the second one after almost 3 weeks, I got it just yesterday. This was in the bag. So are the jeans. So are a lot of things. Anyway, in the meantime, so I had to buy a few clothes to wear, right? I had very little, and I went into a store and I discovered flared jeans. You all remember flared jeans, right? From the hippie days? I do. There's nothing like a good flared jean. And they've had flared jeans and they have boot cut and stuff like that, but these were nice flared jeans. And I walked out of there with not one, not 2, but 3 pairs of flared jeans, all of which were designed for 6'10", 102-pound models. So, in other words, really long legs. They fit me everywhere else perfectly, but the long legs did it. And I'm not short. Anyway, although I'm shorter than I was a few years ago, one time I'm going to talk about scoliosis and what to do about it. So I walked out of there, and yesterday I walked into a tailor's shop, really nice, elegant, small place, and thinking, God, I wonder if I'll actually get these shortened before I leave Oslo. And he turned to me, and I turned to him, and before I knew it, we were just having the greatest conversation, back and forth. I mean, kind of little quips here and there, about everything, but it was a long time, it'd been a while since I really responded this way to a man. I don't know why. I remember another time that I was really kind of off men. I'm not off men. I'm just, I've been there. I have had 2 husbands. I've had relationships. I've had a father. I have sons. I have a son. I have brothers. So, men are wonderful. Don't get me wrong. But they're a lot of work, and I don't know. I just, But this guy was great. I mean, getting clothes tailored is tedious. You have to go in the room, pull them on, the right size of shoe and stuff like that. And I don't know, we just had a good time. And I said, I want to take a picture. I posted a picture. I said, we two took a shine to each other. I got all kinds of comments back about, oh, what a nice couple and all that. This man is very married, and I'm very uninterested in a relationship at this time. But I looked up the definition of flirting, and flirting is when you kind of let the person know that you find them attractive sexually, but it's going to be nothing more than that. And I was thinking how great that is, and how I'd kind of forgotten about that. To kind of just warm up to someone and cozy on up to them, and kind of, if they are responding. If they're not, forget it. I remember that I really got off men after I got divorced the first time. I had a 1-year-old and a 3-year-old at home. I couldn't deal. I had had it. And so I stopped flirting with men. I stopped relating to them. If they weren't a woman, I wasn't interested. I didn't care what they had to say. One time I had to go to the butcher and I wasn't having trouble getting his attention, but I remember that he turned to me, this butcher. I can still remember his face. He was charming, he was cute. He was my age. I think we were 30 or whatever. He had a beard, kind of Amish looking, or now that I've been here in Norway, kind of Norwegian looking, just kind of an apple cheek kind of a guy, really nice guy. I'm not into bad boys, never have been. And instead of just saying, okay, well, so what I need is I need some meat, I said, oh, he said, can I help you? And I said, well, yeah, you can. I'm trying to decide between this tenderloin down here and this, cut of cheap pot roast over here. And, what do you think? What do you recommend? And his face softened up. It lit up. He responded in a way that I had forgotten the power of being a woman. I mean, men love it. They love it when you flirt with them. I got to remember that. And I think we should never give it up, no matter what age we are. I've stopped telling people I'm 70 every time I open my mouth anymore, because I think that's destroying the illusion. I don't know. But I'm not. I mean, I've gotten over it. Well, yeah, actually I have, because I don't even think about it anymore. But what I mean is, it's always kind of a little silly when they've got the older woman kind of being flirtatious in this very unreal way on TV and movies and stuff like that. And it's not like that at all. Yesterday, between this tailor and I, we had a good time. In another age, I would have gone after him. And if he was free, he would have said, hey, would you like to have a cup of coffee? I mean, and it was wonderful. And maybe it's because I have my clothes back that I feel cheerful again, really kind of deeply cheerful here in Oslo. But I'm also remembering to keep that spark of beauty alive inside of you. I need to remind myself, just, and that sense of power. And I'm not insulting men. Men love to be empowered, overpowered by women. Really, they do. In a nice way, with love. Care for their egos. Care for our egos back. But anyway, I don't know. I'm just musing today. It's a Sunday in Oslo. I have one more week here. And I'm just going to enjoy every minute of it. Especially as now I have all my clothes back and my straight iron. Have a good day.